In today's video, I'll be making a custom Akedo Pokemon Warrior using this Mewtwo figure I bought on eBay and the broken local grande I found in the parts jar. Oh yeah, and all of this happens too. No peeking. Stop. Now if you beat me, you get to pick those packs. Whoa! Whoa! Wait! I don't think he was on good. No! Alright guys, we're about to open packs. Whenever I'm looking online for new parts to use for these customizations, the hardest part is trying to determine if the figure's head is just the right size for the Akedo body. I've been really unlucky with some heads that I've purchased recently, with them either being too big or too small. But I think this Mewtwo head is going to be just right. Now we need to make a hole in the bottom of Mewtwo's head so it can be secured to the neck. I'm using an engraving bit on my Dremel to make a starter hole for my drill bits to sit in. And after securing the head in this trigger clamp, we can safely drill out these holes. These are the 3 drill bits I'll be using, starting with the smallest one and working my way up. The hole in the head is all drilled out, but it still doesn't quite fit, so I'm gonna sand down the neck rather than risk drilling any more of the head. And I accidentally end up sanding too much of the neck and it no longer secures the 2 halves of the body together. But the head seems to be doing the job, so I'm gonna leave it and move on. I think I also want to replace the arms and use this chest detail from the Mewtwo figure, so I'm gonna cut them off. The chest piece needs to be hollowed out, cut in half, and notched around the neck before it can be glued on. And now we run into a problem. The head needs to be positioned higher on the neck to clear the new chest piece, but because the neck was sanded down and can't keep the 2 sides of the body together anymore, we need to find a way to repair it. At first I consider wrapping plastic around it, but that proves to be way too difficult. If I have the right size straw, it might be the perfect quick fix. That works perfectly and it looks really good. Before we can glue the right side chest piece on, we need to make sure that the head can properly tilt back. The head tilting back is what creates that split strike effect, so it's important we don't alter that action. Let's cut these arms off and glue Mewtwo's real arms on. There are 2 reasons why we're replacing the arms. The first is that Mewtwo's weapon for this project will be his tail. And the second is because we're making Mewtwo's tail slightly longer and overpowered, we need to sacrifice the defense of his left hand. For the tail, we'll be using Fimo, which is a modeling clay that can be hardened in the oven. I'm gonna put a piece of wire in the tail to give it structure and also to help attach it to the body. Now that all the fabrication is complete, we can bust out the airbrush.
Welcome to Karaki's World 2.
Okay, who's ready?
Me.
Nobody has seen this yet.
Who's me?
Okay, so guys, not only is this a reveal, but I have a challenge for you too.
What?
Okay, as you all know, I've been playing the online crane games,
I know it.
and these finally came in the mail.
Yo. Like, where'd you put my
Pokemon Evolutions.
Game begin.
This is my challenge. You guys will get 5 battles each. Before the battle, you roll the dice. Whatever number is on the die, then that is how many packs you get to choose. Now, if you beat me, you get to pick those packs. But if you lose to me, you don't get them. You can be Mewtwo or another player. So, Clarky, you go first. Roll the die. One. Clarky, are you gonna be Mewtwo?
Yeah, we're gonna choose giants. We're going hard on you.
Oh man.
We're going hard on you. Okay.
I don't know, boys. Okay, this is for 1 Pokemon pack, right?
Let's do it.
Okay.
Ready?
This is for 1 pack. Ready?
3.
Fight. Split strike. Whoa! Whoa! Wait! I don't think he was on good.
Okay, here's the packs.
Okay, Clarky, choose your pack.
Like.
That one? Okay, put it on the side. We'll open it at the end of the video, guys. Okay, Eddie's roll. This is his first fight. 3. All right. Okay, you gonna be Mewtwo or another guy?
Another guy.
Oh my gosh. They totally have no faith in Mewtwo.
What is?
Clarky, why do you have 2 packs? You only get 1.
No, I'm 3 packs.
Okay.
This is my favorite character in the whole Akedo series. Drill board.
Drill board. Okay. Oh my goodness.
Ninja skill.
Okay, ready? Fight. Split strike. Oh! He gets 0 packs. Okay, Clarky's second turn. I've never seen, well, I have seen that before, but okay, yeah. 2. Oh, what's with these low rollers? Okay, Mewtwo or someone? No, Clarky. Whatever, it's 3. I don't know. You guys have no faith in Mewtwo, huh? Okay, ready?
Mewtwo's the strongest.
Fight. Split strike. Oh! This is for 5 packs.
No one knows what the ricochet technique is.
Ready? Fight. Split strike.
Ah!
Oh! Okay. 5 packs. Oh, dude.
No!
4. Okay. Okay, I'm going to. Oh, I'm gonna use this guy. I'm gonna use this guy. Okay.
This guy's my
Phantomu versus Mewtwo for 4 packs of Pokemon XY Evolutions. Ready? Fight. Split strike.
Come on, Dad.
You're cheating. Turn around.
Ricochet technique, okay. No!
Yeah.
Maybe all the big ones are going to win.
4 again. Okay, Clarky just lost the 4. Okay, okay, you pick my character.
Choose a bad character. The worst character, Clark.
Can you believe I fit the whole series 1 in this? Ready?
Okay.
Fight. Split strike. Okay, choose your 4.
I'm choosing Dad's character.
Oh boy, I don't know how this got started, but I don't like it. Shreddy Bear versus Mewtwo. Ready? Fight. Split strike.
It's like, no, I don't even know what his name is.
Oh! Oh, wrong move, buddy. Wrong move. I'm deadly with the chucks. Ready? Ready? Fight. Split strike. Oh my gosh.
Come on, sit. No!
Ready? Fight. Split strike.
Come on, Clutch, you can do it. Come on.
Oh my gosh. Oh. 5. Okay. Okay. So after Eddie, we'll go one more time for each of you. And then we'll open packs. Okay, ready? Fight. Split strike. Oh my gosh. So OP, man. Oh! Okay, I'll let you do a reroll because I feel bad for Whoa! Okay, this is for 6 packs, Clark. Ready? Fight. Split strike.
Come on, Clutch, you can do this.
Oh! Oh, that was precision, buddy. That was precision.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay, Eddie's turn. Last
I
turn.
don't care what it gets.
Oh! Oh my gosh.
Look at that.
You're making me play White Wraith. Last fight for 4 packs. Ready, fight, split strike. Ah! Burnout is one of the warriors. You can obviously tell who they got their inspiration from. He's also a warrior that you probably don't enjoy using too much, but he really is a one-of-a-kind figure, and with a few modifications, I think we can turn him into a really cool Ghostrider. I was shocked to find that we only have 2 extra burnouts in the doubles box. Even if you count the one we used for Dutch's torch, that's not too many burnouts considering how many packs we've opened. Let's battle these 2 and whoever wins gets to be Ghostrider. Here you can clearly see the problem with burnout. We definitely need to try to fix that lack of offense. Burnout on the left is the winner. He's actually a beast. Now that we have our warrior, let's get to work. I'm carefully removing Burnout's head, making sure not to damage either the head or the neck. Once it's off, I remove the paint with a Q-tip and some thinner. Then I use my cordless Dremel to create a cavity in which I will be inserting a skull. But no matter how hard I try, I cannot get the skull to fit into the hole. So I decided to cut a small opening in the front of the head to provide some extra room. I think it looks pretty awesome, so I'm gonna glue these 2 pieces together using super glue. With the glue completely dry, I'm gonna use a razor blade to shape the flames to my liking. Cool Awesome 2009 requested that Ghostrider be on his iconic flaming motorcycle, and there's no way I'm gonna disappoint him. I found this Lego motorcycle in our Lego bin, and I'm gonna cut it in half and attach it to Ghostrider. Hopefully it works out and we don't run into any problems. We're almost ready for paint, but first I want to add spiked rivets to Ghostrider's shoulders. I'll cut the tops off these wooden toothpicks with my trim shears. Then glue them on with some super glue. I really wanted to put some spikes on his cuffs as well, but I decided against it because they would probably just get knocked off over time. And now we're ready for paint. I'll start by airbrushing everything flat black, including his motorcycle. I'm going to paint the motorcycle engine, wheels, and the forks dark steel. The front and rear fenders will be painted gloss black. Now that the motorcycle is completely painted, I can attach it to the figure. I can't believe how perfect this all worked out, and it looks really good too. I hope he fights as good as he looks. Let's finish this paint job so we can test him out. The only thing on the figure that needs painting are his spikes, so I'll give them a coat of steel and then move on to the head. I'm going to extend the flames on Ghostrider's face using orange and yellow. With everything painted and drying, we can now make his weapon. I'm going to use this extra long Lego chain, which just so happens to be translucent orange, and I'm gonna attach it to our last burnout head. This should be really fun to battle with. Here is the finished product. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think of him. He really is a one-of-a-kind figure, and his motorcycle definitely grabs your attention. But will he still be able to fight? Do you think we should test him out? Okay, let's do this. Okay, that wasn't really a full battle test, but his glue and paint aren't completely dry. So we're gonna have to wait for a full-on test, which I probably need Eddie and Clark to help me with anyways. What's up, everyone? In today's video, I'm gonna turn one of these Sonic Lego figures into a custom Akedo Warrior.
You know how we do, but who will it be?
Okay, so we're gonna be making Knuckles using this awesome fake Lego we bought in our last episode. We were really lucky to find this at the toy store because it's an awesome looking head and the size is just perfect for an Akedo figure. And for this build, I'm thinking we'll go with Buster Bling and Buster Bling. After taking a closer look at Buster, I'm not sure his body is the best starting point for this build. He has gold armor on his chest, and he's also wearing shorts. Both of those details would need to be sanded off. So instead of going through all of that, let's just go to the doubles drawer and choose someone more suitable for the job. I decided to go with Crack Up because he has a plain body and he also has a lot of red on him, which will make him easier to paint.
Let's get ready to rumble! Stop it!
You probably already guessed, but my plan is to make Knuckles a double puncher. I definitely saw something like this in Akedo Series 3, but for now, Knuckles will be the first of his kind. In order to accomplish this, we need to transform one of Buster Bling's right-handed gloves into a left-handed glove. This may sound pretty hard, but it's really just a matter of reversing the thumb, and I broke it down into 3 simple steps for you. Step 1. Saw off the thumb. Try to remove as much of the figure's thumb as possible, while also trying to remove as little of your thumb as possible. Step 2. Grind out a new hole. Now that we have the thumb removed, we need to make a little pocket in its new location for it to fit in. Step 3. Reattach the thumb. Using super glue, permanently attach the thumb into its new location. And now we have a right and left arm. Since we have the Dremel out, let's grind down a bunch of areas that need grinding. My cordless Dremel is so awesome, and you can find it and all the tools I use linked in the description below. I just remembered I bought some spikes from a bead store a long time ago. I think they're somewhere in this case. They would be perfect for this project, if only I could find them. And here they are. It's finally time to put them to use. I'll super glue 2 of them to the front of each glove. In order to make everything nice and smooth, I'm going to mix up and apply some Bondo to fill in all the holes and gaps. After it hardens, I'll use a combination of files and sandpaper to remove any excess Bondo. I'm also going to take the spikes down a notch. Now that the 2 arms are ready to be attached, let's prep the head. This Lego head is basically one huge chunk of plastic, so it's going to be really easy to drill out a larger sized hole in it. The hard part is trying to film it. Who's ready for assembly? I know I am. Because Knuckles' head is so humongous, I really have to make sure that it won't interfere with his mechanics. And it's just as important to make sure that your fists line up with the button of a battle giant. If you can split a battle giant, you can split anyone. Let's paint! Here is the finished product. I'm really happy with the way this one turned out. His double spiked fist should be a nightmare for any opponent. And he's also pretty heavy. He's gonna build up a lot of momentum as he's spinning around. I really wish we could have tested him out, but I just barely finished this build in time and his clear coat is still a little tacky. So we're just gonna have to wait. What's up everyone? Welcome back to Eddie's World. In today's video, we finally get around to making the Hulk. And as many of you have been requesting, we'll be using Battle Giant Tonk as our starting point. I knew coming into this build that I wanted to make Gladiator Hulk from the movie Thor Ragnarok. Luckily, LEGO makes a version of Hulk with a gladiator helmet and I was able to get my hands on one.
Hello, I am Eddie's world's biggest fan from the year 3050. Eddie's dad doesn't know this, but he is not going to be happy with the outcome of this build. What will he do? Make sure you stick around to the end because trust me, I know, it's going to be awesome. And now back to the scheduled program.
The LEGO Hulk head looks extremely large for the Akedo Battle Giant figure and I'm getting a little nervous. Even though it's really late and dark outside, I think I'm gonna throw on a light on my camera and cut off this head so I can do some test fitting and let my subconscious figure this out while I sleep. Okay guys, I got a good night's rest and here's the plan. We are going to attach the Gladiator Hulk head to the battle armor and on the figure itself, we'll attach this regular LEGO Hulk head. Sound good? Let's see if we can make it happen. Whenever it comes to customizing Battle Giants, I'm making everything up as I go. I might have a basic plan of what I want, but how to get there or if it will even work are complete mysteries. The fact that they have battle armor make these builds very complex. All Giants battle armor work exactly the same way and rely on 3 components to operate. The first is the spring stick. This stick pushes down on a spring hidden inside the neck of the giant, giving it its upward energy. Without the spring stick, the armor wouldn't pop up when hit. The second is the catch. Located on the back, this secures the armor to the figure. Without the catch, the armor wouldn't stay on. The third is the strike point. This is the area covering the split strike button, and when hit, the armor will eject. These 3 points become rules you must follow, but these rules can be bent using your imagination. Now that everyone's caught up, let's get back to Hulk. We need to cut the helmet off Tonk's armor. To do this, I'll be using both my coping saw and my Dremel. Next, let's remove Tonk's head and get our new LEGO Hulk head on. For this task, I'll use my trim shears. You can find all these tools and toys in the description below. The neck of a giant is nearly the same size as the LEGO head, so I'm going to sand it down as much as I can. At this point, the LEGO head almost fits on, but I still need to do some drilling. Now let's hollow out the Gladiator helmet. I'm so relieved to see that the helmet fits over our LEGO Hulk head. Getting the placement of the gladiator head was extremely difficult, but eventually I noticed that it fit perfectly in the hole of the armor. For the spring stick, I'm going to use one of these brush handles. After getting the length correct, I'll glue it on and leave it in a trigger clamp to dry. With the figure back in the trigger clamp and everything lined up, I'll glue the helmet to the armor. This bond needs to be strong, so I'm going to leave it in the sun to dry for the rest of the day. In the meantime, I wanted to switch out Tonk's hands with some larger Lego Hulk hands, just to give him a little more offense. And now we're ready to paint.
Now there ain't nothing to it. Go ahead and bring Goliath on. Ain't no giant, I ain't gon' fire on. Catch a fade, you, I'm wrong, I'm gone. Y'all can catch the wave that I am on. I am icon, y'all are wide wrong. Think that I'm a reconcile bonds. Ain't nothing to it though. This is on me, ain't got much to do with who you know. Keeping it true to form 10 L's into a milli though. But they already knew that those farewell to your opinions. Know that he is something. This is all me, ain't got much to do with who you know. Yeah, keeping it true to form, but they already knew that, y'all. Here we go.
I'ma show you who I am unbreakable. I don't think you understand. Watch me escape this. The world is in my hands, I am unbreakable. I'ma show you who I am.
All that debate and cease and take seats. I hate to be the one say I ain't keep 100. Dread you changing me, we major league. They pay to see the way that we come and compete. It's clear to me, you talking off and me. You say the least, you better believe we been through the ring.
Okay guys, after painting the Hulk, I wasn't happy at all with the way it was looking. I was really close to scrapping the body and starting all over again, but I ultimately decided to try to salvage what I had. My new plan is to add a bunch of muscle to the chest and arms of Hulk, and hopefully save the build from disaster. We'll start by using some plastic from this McDonald's cup to protect the split strike button. Next, I'll mix up and apply some bundle. With an engraving bit in my Dremel, I'm gonna try to chisel out as much muscle as the armor will allow. I also wanted to put a bunch of veins running down Hulk's arms. I have some thin copper wire that I think will be perfect for this. After everything was painted, I made Hulk a brown fabric kilt. And this time, I was really happy with the results. Here's our custom Gladiator Hulk Akedo Warrior. I absolutely love him. I'm so glad I went back to add more muscles and veins because the texture and shadows it creates make the figure so much more fun to look at. I really think the Hulk is gonna be a fierce warrior and will easily smash any opponent who stands in his way. Unfortunately, because I wanted Hulk's armor to be really shiny, I ended up using oil-based enamel paints, and because of this, his armor is still a little tacky and I want to give it a little more time to dry before we battle him. But don't worry, because his day will come when he's thrown into the arena to face off against the rest of the custom warriors.
Yes!
Hi everyone, welcome back to Eddie's World. In today's video, we'll be making a custom Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Akedo Warrior. I got really lucky and found these little figures on eBay for a really good price. The turtle heads are all a good size for an Akedo Warrior, but any bigger and they probably wouldn't look right. Splinter, Shredder, and Krang definitely won't work. The Foot Soldier has the perfect size head for a customization. So today, let's try to make a Raphael and a Foot Soldier. Since we haven't done a giveaway in a while, let's make 2 sets, and at the end of the video, I'll let you know how you can enter to win your very own custom Akedo, Raphael, and Foot Soldier. Let's use Nightblade for the bad guy, and because Raphael uses Twin Sai as his weapon, which are very short, I think I'll make him a kicker, Badfoot being the obvious choice. I was planning on saving these Badfoots to make more of the Grinch for our Christmas giveaway, but with all the awesome warriors we've seen in Series 3, I'm sure we can come up with some new ideas. Our channel recently hit 25,000 subscribers, and I just wanted to say thank you to everyone who's ever supported our channel, either by subscribing, commenting, liking, sharing, clicking on our Amazon links, or even if you just watch occasionally. Thank you all so much. We honestly never thought we would get this far. And as of right now, Eddie's World is offering channel memberships. By becoming a member, you'll have access to exclusive emojis and exclusive community photos that will provide daily updates on the projects we're currently working on. We'll also have member shoutouts in our videos and guaranteed member comment replies. And with that said, let's get back to the build. For the Foot Clan Soldier's sword and even Raphael's twin sai, I was planning on doing something really special, something that I've never done before. But unfortunately, the materials aren't arriving in time, so I'll just have to do them in another video. It's gonna be cool, and you won't wanna miss it. So split strike that subscribe button and turn on all notifications if you haven't already. The Foot Clan Soldier is a pretty simple customization, and I'm doing this on purpose because I want to spend most of the time focusing on the true star of the show, Raphael. These turtle figures were labeled as 2016 Viacom Playmates on eBay, and I really like them. Not only are the heads easy to remove, but they also have holes that perfectly fit over the Akedo necks. I also like Raphael's shell because it has a weapon belt on it that I think we might be able to make use of. I'm gonna remove the knot and tail from Raph's mask, and we'll try to recreate it in fabric later on. Now that we have the shell fixed up, I'll mount it using a pin and super glue, which I think will provide a strong, durable bond. In order to do this, we need to drill a hole in the shell and in the back of the figure. The pin I'm using is just a little brad nail that I cut to length. The placement looks good, but I won't glue it on until after it's all painted. Now, let's dig through our Lego figure bin and try to find 2 sets of Raphael's weapons, which I know we have a lot of. Although Raph won't actually be holding his weapons, I really wanted to have them in his belt, and I want them to be removable. When I was a little kid, I would love little toys. The smaller, the better, and I would notice and appreciate every little detail. It's a tight squeeze, but maybe that's a good thing. I noticed a crack in one of the holders, so I painted over it with super glue to add some strength. We're ready to paint, and for this build, I'll be airbrushing the primer coat and I'll switch to brushes for the color. This might be a first. Our figure is all painted and clear coated, but we're not quite finished. There's still a couple details that we need to take care of. The first is to add fabric tails to his mask. We have some leftover red fabric from our General Grievous custom, and I think it'll be perfect for this. First, we need to cut a thin 1/8 inch strip of fabric. Next, and this is the tricky part, is to tie a knot in it and glue it on without handling it too much, because the fabric will unravel. The second detail is to tie rubber bands on Raph's knees and elbows. I'm gonna wrap each rubber band 3 times and I'll finish it with a double knot in the back. If you're attempting this at home, try not to twist the rubber band while you're wrapping it and it'll look a lot nicer. Here is Raphael from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And Foot Soldier. This was by far the most challenging project I have ever taken on for a video. This video is a continuation of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle customization video. The things you're gonna see me do in this video are extremely dangerous. In preparation for this video, I have watched a handful of videos. In case of an emergency, I have a video on how to treat third-degree burns on standby. In all seriousness, do not attempt anything you see me doing in this video at home. This is not a how-to video. I am by no means an expert, but I am an adult who is fully capable of safely operating every piece of equipment you'll see in this video. You'll be literally watching my very first attempts at casting and smelting from the comfort of your living room. So please sit back, grab some popcorn, and enjoy. Okay guys, I'm really excited because I finally have everything I need to finish our custom Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Akedo Warrior build. If you haven't seen it, you should check it out. If it's not too late, you can enter to win your very own custom Raphael and Foot Soldier Akedo Warrior. As you probably already figured out by now, we're gonna make solid metal weapons for the Foot Soldier. I bought this bag of aluminum granules, but as a backup, I also have a bunch of cans. I decided to do a test melt with the granules, and I figured out real quick that they wouldn't work because the torch I was using kept blowing them out of the crucible. The can melted really quick on the other hand and also gave me a lot of aluminum, so we're gonna go with the cans. Anytime you see me smelting in this video, be assured I'm wearing safety glasses and a respirator. Because this is my first time smelting and casting, I wanted to try a test run with something easy. This Minecraft Ender Egg is perfect. I'll coat it with baby powder so it releases from the molding sand, and I'll place half of it in the mold. Oh, there's slime inside it. I wonder if Eddie or Clarky did that. Let's put on some gloves and pack this mold full of sand. Now we can flip the mold over and carefully remove the egg. And you can see it's a perfect imprint that's left in the sand. Now I'll put the whole egg back in along with the top section of the mold and repeat the packing process. I just need to remove the egg and carve out a path for the molten aluminum, and now we are ready to smelt. Let me just put on my slippers so I can smash some cans. And this is the moment of truth. My first attempt at casting and smelting right here, guys. And this is seriously the only cup I could find to cool it off in. I think it came out pretty awesome, and it has me really excited to attempt the weapons. Here's the egg all cleaned up, and while it's not perfect, I think it's an impressive first attempt. For this first try, I'm just gonna cast Nightblade's original katanas because that's the weapon you'll see every Foot Soldier holding. And I feel like upgrading the weapons to metal will give them more weight and also maybe even an advantage. And as you can see, setting up the mold takes a lot of time, but luckily the sand is reusable. Let's take a look at our first attempt. The aluminum didn't even make it past the opening. It all just hit the sand and hardened up. For this next attempt, I'm upgrading the weapon to the Series 3 Nightblade's weapon. It's a lot more detailed and bulkier, which should make it a lot easier for the molten aluminum to travel through. After making the mold so many times, I'm actually getting pretty good at it. This time, the aluminum went a little farther. I'm pretty sure this isn't going to work, but I just wanted to attempt an open face cast because I'm running out of ideas. If I can't make metal weapons, I have no idea what to do for the foot soldier's weapon. I'm starting to feel really bad because I've been posting pictures of all this stuff on the members only community section for the past week. They look alright, but it would take forever to cut these out, and then I'd still have to glue the two halves together. I'm gonna try casting the sword again, but this time I'm gonna start from the guard, excluding the handle altogether. This attempt was the best so far, and it gave me an idea. What if I slam the mold down a couple times right after pouring the molten aluminum? To accomplish this, I have two pieces of wood on either side of the mold, and it's being held together with a C-clamp. If this doesn't work, I'm out of ideas. Hopefully this worked because I'm really running out of time. It definitely looks like it made it all the way to the bottom. This is exciting, guys. Let me clean it off so we can take a good look at this thing. Okay, one side is definitely nicer than the other, but overall, I think it's awesome. Let's saw off this huge chunk from the bottom. Next, I'll use my Dremel with the wire wheel to clean it up a little. Since we cast it without a handle, we need to reattach it to the original plastic handle. To make this bond strong enough for battle, I'll drill a small hole in the bottom of the guard. Now, I'll drill a hole completely through the handle. To tie everything together, I'm going to use a nail and super glue. I can't wait to see this in the hand of the foot soldier. But first, let's polish this and make it as shiny as possible. So what do you guys think of the custom metal weapon? Should I attempt to make more? Let me know in the comment section. What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the Eddie's World Workshop, where we make and battle custom Akedo Warriors. It's been a while since we made a custom warrior, and I'm really excited to get back at it. We just recently released a video asking you guys, our treasured viewers, what we should make for our next custom giveaway. And it's apparent to me now that you want me to make everyone. But this guy's name seemed to pop up a lot more than others. It's the one and only Miles Prower, the two-tailed fox, aka Tails. And for our starting figure, look at all these Series 1 doubles, guys. I think we'll go with Crack Up. It's way too hot in the workshop today, so let's take it outside. This is a 2-inch Sega Jazzwares Tails figure I found on eBay. And besides the head, I think we can also use the tail. And as you can see, once again, I have no plan. But I'm not gonna let that stop me. Once my hands get moving, I'll figure it out. One thing I know for sure is that we need to swap heads. So let's do that first. After seeing the head on the body, I realized that it just doesn't look right. So to fix this, I'm gonna shorten the figure by cutting out a section of his legs. I forgot to film my first cut I made right above his shoes, but it looked like this. The second cut will be at his knees. After letting the super glue dry, I'll do a little more grinding to make the alteration a little less noticeable. I think we're making good progress here. Tails is looking a lot more proportional, and although he's a little taller than an original Akedo Warrior, you wouldn't know it unless the two were side by side. He seems shorter because of the modifications we made. Now let's see if we can make use of this tail we saved. We're obviously going to use it as the weapon, but I want to position it so that it isn't too OP, just a little OP. I think we're going to have one tail on either side of the figure and have the strike points similar to that of Master C. First, we need to drill out a hole. And here it is. Nothing wrong with this. I'm really worried about this connection because it'll be taking a lot of impacts, so I'm going to strengthen it with some wire. Getting the two tails to the right length and curvature was pretty difficult and took me a while, but it's really important to spend some extra time on this part because you won't be able to fix it later, and it's really going to determine how well your warrior performs in the arena. Fabricating the tail is also pretty tricky, but the key is to mix up and apply a small amount of bundle at a time. It's already looking pretty cool. I think he'll give Knuckles a good fight. Let's put on the respirator and do some grinding.
I put my mind to it. Then I got my pen and put my grind to it. Never easy, it was hard from the get-go. Start my obstacles, Jazzy been through it. I put my mind to it. Then I got my pen and put my grind to it. Never easy, it was hard from the get-go.
Now we're ready to prime. I really should have used white primer for this guy, but the white primer in the airbrush has been giving me so much trouble recently. I'm honestly kind of scared to use it, so I'm gonna go with a much easier primer to use, the gray. And while we wait for this to dry, let's open a box that just arrived. By popular demand, I am now searching for Kong and Godzilla parts. These figures are way too small, so I'll have to return them. They look really good though, too bad. This set came in a cool little sack. Very interesting. I'll have to check them out better when I have more time. Okay, back to painting. I'm about to brush on the yellow, so the first thing I do is paint all the internal parts and let it dry really well, because the last thing we want is the paint to stick together when we close them up. The paint I'm using is so thick and I just couldn't get it to work in my airbrush, so here I am brushing it on. And I can already tell I'm gonna have to put many coats on to cover the gray primer, and I'm already having regrets. Here's both the figures with one coat of yellow, and I'm really not happy with the brush strokes, so I'm gonna try to get the paint to work in the airbrush one more time. Okay, I finally got it to come out after adding more airbrush thinner than I thought was possible. But it's working and it's covering, and I learned something new today. And here is the finished product. Miles Prower, aka Tails.
The fast life, the fast living. They see the ambition, they know I'm past driven. Look, we are not the same, this is not a game. I've been swerving through the city in and out of lanes. Yeah.
I think he came out amazing. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section below. Greetings from sunny Hawaii. Well, it's not sunny right now. It's actually wet and muggy. It's really uncomfortable at the moment. I'm already drenched in sweat. Anyways, guys, let's make another custom Akedo Warrior. I bought this pack of Pokemons just for today, and I have a Series 3 Warrior in mind that'll be perfect for this project. We currently have 7 Master C's, and in my experience, he's one of the worst warriors in Series 3. I don't know the official term for this fighting technique, so I'm just gonna call them flappers. He kind of looks like a chicken flapping his wings, so there we go. In total, there are 4 flappers, and strangely enough, they're all power strikers. Today, we're gonna make a Street Fighter Pokemon mashup, and let's see if we can somehow turn this undervalued double into a one-of-a-kind tournament champion. And I'm naming our warrior Pikachu. At the end of the video, we'll battle Pikachu against his former self, Master C, and the loser will spend the night at the bottom of the fish tank. You do not want to be that guy, I'm telling you right now. There's killer snails in there. I've seen them myself. That's it for the cut and paste portion of the build. From here on out, all the fabrication will be on me. But at least I have some idea of what I want to achieve. Let's head to the workshop to grab some tools. Check out all these Pokemon card boxes just sitting here in the workshop. But if the boys want to open one, they need to work together as a team and successfully complete my challenge. That's right, our very next video will be a surprise challenge for Eddie and Clark, featuring our newest Pokemon warrior, Pikachu. Let's use my 3D pen to make a bunch of lightning bolt shapes, and hopefully something goes right. I'm just attaching as many bolts as I can, making sure that first, they don't interfere with the mechanics, and second, that they look awesome. To finish off these Hadoukens, I want to put a large round cap on the front. This marble will help us make a perfect half sphere. Check this out, guys. What do you think of it so far? If you're on Team Pikachu, hit that subscribe button right now. I'll use some Bundo to give the Hadoukens a smoother and rounder appearance. Pikachu is definitely looking good, but the paint job is gonna make or break him. I've been watching some videos on how to paint fire on miniatures, and I'm feeling pretty confident. Let's see what we can do with our quality paint set and a $10 tub of paintbrushes from Ross. But before we get started, I'm gonna have to do something about all these mosquitoes. For anyone wondering why I'm not using my airbrush, it's because I don't want to lose the placement of Pikachu's facial features. You'll see what I mean later on. And just when everything was going my way, I can't find the yellow I like. This fluorescent yellow is the closest thing I've got, and although it's not a perfect match, I kinda like it. Let me show you guys the technique to paint fire. The first step is to lay down a thick coat of white. Next, water down some yellow and cover the entire area with a thin coat. Then water down some orange and cover the back half of the fireball. Finally, water down some red and paint the tips of the flames. Now just go back and feather the colors into each other until you achieve the perfect blend. We're almost done except for his bandana. And instead of trying to paint a straight line around Pikachu's head, I'm just gonna use a rubber band. Just glue one end on, cut it to length, and glue the other end. Then paint it red. Are you guys ready to see the results? Here is Pikachu. I'm so happy with the way he came out. Not only does he look really good, but I'm excited to see him fight. Let's battle Pikachu against Master C. The loser will spend the night at the bottom of the fish tank. First to 2 split strikes is the winner. Master C definitely fought his hardest, but he just couldn't defend against the double Hadoukens of Pikachu. Okay, guys.
This guy.
Before we even... What? You like them all? Guys, do you think this was our best series?
Like this guy.
This might be... Yeah, this is one of our better series right here. All these characters came out pretty good.
I like this.
But if you had to choose one guy, who would it be?
This guy. This
Foot
guy.
Soldier?
This guy, Dad. This guy. Dad, this guy.
Pikachu for Clarky?
Foot soldier.
Okay. All right, guys.
Mewtwo.
Mewtwo. Okay, guys. This is our Series 4 Custom Akedo Warrior Tournament. The bracket goes Pikachu versus Foot Soldier. Mewtwo versus Knuckles.
I will be Mewtwo for that one.
Raphael versus Ghostrider. And Tails versus Gladiator. This is a single elimination. First to 2 split strike moves on. Okay, guys, ready?
This guy.
Fight, split strike.
Eddie.
Oh! 1-0. Foot Soldier is leading. Ready, fight, split strike. Oh! Mewtwo versus Knuckles. Okay, ready, fight, split strike. Oh! You gotta watch out. Mewtwo's tail is really long. Okay.
Who put it? Bobby.
Okay, it's 1-0 Mewtwo. Ready, fight, split strike. Oh my gosh, I think I know who might win this battle.
Mewtwo.
Okay, so Mewtwo is gonna fight Foot Soldier in the semifinals. We got Ghostrider versus Raphael. And guys, this is the first time we're seeing these guys fight because we didn't battle test these guys. This is the first fight. Okay, Ghostrider's another guy that is very OP. His chain is super long. Ready, fight, split strike. Oh, I saw something fly off. Whoa, all his spikes flew. Oh my goodness, where did they go? Oh my goodness. Where did spikes go?
It just disappeared.
I saw it fly. Okay, don't worry. Daddy can fix that later. But I'm more shocked that he lost. Okay, Raphael's winning 1-0. Ready, fight, split strike. Oh my gosh. Okay, guys, Ghostrider goes down. He took a lot of damage on that one. Okay, guys, now we got Gladiator Hulk versus Tails.
Like my shield, like this.
Okay, ready? Fight. Split strike. Oh! Man, it sounded like something broke when I hit you. Gladiator Hulk's winning 1-0. Ready? Fight. Split strike.
Maybe like. Well, we both died.
Yeah, but did you get me first or was it a tie, you think?
I think I got you first.
Okay, I'm not sure. Wait, maybe I'll check the replay. Hold on. Let me check the replay on that, guys. Okay, guys, we checked the replay. Clarky split me first. 1-1. The winner of the next fight moves on to fight Raphael. Ready? Fight. Split strike. Oh, I'm grabbing your tail. I'm not doing anything. Let go. Dude, what is he doing? Holy smokes. Okay, keep going. Go. Yes.
No.
Good fight, buddy, but Gladiator Hulk moves on. So first fight of the semifinals is Mewtwo versus Foot Soldier. Okay, you want to be Mewtwo? I'll be Foot Soldier.
Definitely win, will I? Dad, something.
We will see. Ready?
Ready,
Fight.
fight,
Spit
split
strike. Oh my gosh. Oh, you know what? His tail is so strong, isn't it? Yeah, I think I made his tail out of Fimo. Wow, okay. 1-0, Mewtwo is winning. Ready? Fight. Split strike. Oh my gosh, Mewtwo is too OP, man. Okay, Mewtwo is gonna be in the championship fight versus the winner of Hulk and Raphael.
I hope Raphael.
First the two goes on to the championship match.
Look how fast I am.
Ready? Fight. Split strike. Ready? Fight. Split strike. Whoa. Oh, look at our arena. It's so broken. Oh, time out. Okay, guys, I think we gotta retire our arena after this one and get a new one because it is not right. Okay, I won't put my armor back, but we'll just start it from here, okay? Ready, fight, split strike. Yes! Oh my gosh, look at my controller. This is the championship fight right here. First the two.
Wins.
All right, ready, fight, spit strike. Oh my gosh. Yo, that guy is so OP, man. Ready, fight, spit strike. Yo.
Yeah.
No, this thing is so broken. Oh, yes. Guys, look at how broken this thing is right now.
Dad, look, compare.
Hey! Okay, wait, is it 1-1?
Yeah.
Okay, the winner of the next fight is the Series 4 champion. Okay, ready, fight, split strike. Oh! Gladiator Hulk is the champion. Alright guys, thanks for watching and we'll see you in the next video.
Peace.